Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And the Lakers are in 8th place in the Western Conference at 15-11. They are much better than last season, but they still cannot be considered favorites for the championship. In addition to the offensive problems, the Lakers are dealing with an injury to one of their stars, who declared that he was playing in pain. Anthony Davis suffers another injury and worries Lakers fans. Like. Lakers injury report: Anthony Davis missed Spurs game due to new ailment. Los Angeles Lakers star big man Anthony Davis was forced to sit out of the team's second game against the San Antonio Spurs on Friday due to an injury. Many believed it was an issue with his hip, but in fact, it was an entirely new issue that kept him out of the game. Lakers head coach Darvin Ham said that Davis missed the game due to an ankle injury that he suffered against the Spurs in the first matchup. It's likely that Davis sat more as a precaution, but the hope is that he won't need to miss much time. Davis is one of the most important pieces to the success of the Lakers this season, so if he misses any extended time, LA is in trouble. He is the anchor to the LA defense, and without him, they have struggled mightily to get stops. You can just look at the difference between the two games for the Lakers against the Spurs as proof. LA was able to get the win in the first matchup, despite a late fourth-quarter run from San Antonio. But in the second game on Friday, the Spurs blew the Lakers off the court. The Lakers couldn't stop San Antonio on the defensive end of the floor, which ended up being the story of the game. LA has a few days off until they are scheduled to take on the New York Knicks at home, so hopefully, Davis can rest up enough to play. If he can't go, it'll be up to the others to step up in his absence. They couldn't do it against the Spurs, but each game presents a new opportunity. Darvin Ham's post-game comments enrage Lakers fans. After almost blowing the game and narrowly defeating them on Wednesday, the Los Angeles Lakers lost Friday's rematch against the San Antonio Spurs in convincing fashion, 129-115. San Antonio jumped out to a huge lead after yet another slow Lakers start and rode that to the team's first victory in 6 weeks. While the Spurs have a generational rookie on the roster, it is never good to lose to a team that has dropped 18 games in a row. Between Wednesday's fourth quarter and Friday's game, Lakers fans are not feeling great about the efforts of the team. There were some excuses to be had on Friday night as the Lakers were down 3 starters, including Anthony Davis. LeBron James may have returned, but not having 3 starters next to him had an obvious impact on the beginning of the game. But still, this team is more than talented enough to beat the Spurs when LeBron is playing. To make matters worse, Darvin Ham decided to enrage fans some more with his post-game comments. Ham blamed the injuries for the team's loss, which is somewhat fair, but that was not the enraging part of the quote. Instead, Ham had the audacity to say that the team couldn't control health and that the Lakers would get better when they get healthy. But alas, Ham has not handled LeBron or Davis. It looked like LeBron was going to have a lighter load this season after he played 29 games on opening night, and Ham called that the status quo. That quickly went out the window, and LeBron has averaged 33.7 minutes per game and has only missed 2 games. Then there is Davis, who admitted to the media that his hip/groin injury was still bothering him during the in-season tournament and in the team's first game after the tourney against the Mavericks. But his playing time remained the same, and on Friday, he missed the game with an ankle injury.